here at 11:30 at night. Time to get started. Alright, so you're going to rescue Angie, right? Yep. Totally right. If only was I could save Angie and Chairman Arena. That's just another reason I'll give you all the help I'm capable of.
Where do you want to go?
I doubt there's any side quests I left, right? Pretty sure I picked everybody up.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah, I went to Ymir. Just the fishing stuff, because that was like pretty much all that I had left. Alright, let's commence the operation. We're all set. Roar is the capital of the Nordia province and one of the Alliance's greatest strongholds. I'm absolutely sure you're ready for anything before we go. We need to commence the operation will cause the main story to advance. Alyssa will become a mandatory party member. Okay. Doing so will cause an unfinished quest to disappear. Don't worry, we're ready. We can begin at any time. Right. Gather everyone in the conference room then. I'll explain exactly what we're going to be doing. Once all of Class 7 had gathered together, they were given a briefing on the operation that would take place. However, during the discussion, one point became abundantly clear. Flying the Courageous close to Roar would be far too dangerous. Unsure as how to proceed, they opted to consult someone who are familiar with the region. Who? Lesser probably. Oh, Gwyn.
It sounds like you'll have no trouble getting into the Nortia province, at least.
I don't think so. The problem is getting into Ruhr City itself, or even close to it.
We can't exactly just take an airship through the airport like we're on some pleasure cruise.
And approaching the city along any of the highways is a surefire way to get arrested.
Not that there are any good places nearby to land the Courageous in the first place.
And that's why we're calling you, Gwyn. You wouldn't know of any other ways for us to get Mir, would you?
You came to the right person. I happen to know the perfect way.
You do?
You know that Spina By road to the west? There's this little stream that runs along it. I used to fish in it all the time back in my younger days, I'll have you know. As it so happens, you could trace its source all the way back to the mountains of Ymir.
Just ride it all the way there.
So you're saying we should sail down from Ymir to Roar?
Exactly. It won't be the smoothest ride you've ever taken, what with the rapids and all, so you'll need to be careful. But I'd still say that taking that is your best bet for sneaking as close to the city as you can.
It sounds promising, at the very least.
I like it! It's just like being in a spy novel!
And you would know a thing or two about spies, wouldn't you?
Should we make our way to Ymir then?
Let's decide who's actually going first. We can only get so many people on a boat. Thank you so much for your help, Grandfather.
Oh, think nothing of it. What kind of man would I be if I didn't help my adorable granddaughter in her hour of need? And I never want to pass up a chance to put my less than adorable daughter in my debt. Sounds like my #1 protege is in a bind too. I can't very well have anything happen to our wanton womanizer.
We'll help Angelica however we can. Take care, all right?
We'd go with you if we could. Unfortunately, someone's got to stay and look after the Courageous. And then there's the whole boat issue on top of that.
Please, do what you can for Angie, for me, for George, and for Crow.
We will.
Alright, so we get to choose who exactly we want. This will be a very easy choice. My go-to team. The group chosen to infiltrate Ruhr then headed for the mountains of Ymir. There, they boarded a boat and made their way downstream towards the city. Same day, 11 o'clock. I'm sure that waterfall must have been really comfortable to go down, right? Well, so far so good. We made it this far without being spotted. Looks like the provincial army doesn't have much of a presence on this side of the city. Well, it's not like they really have to worry about an attack from this direction. We just need a plan for infiltrating the city. Let's make our way towards Ruhr for now. We should jump on the highway if we follow this path. Alright.
Let's get this over
Do
with.
some leveling too.
My turn.
Here I go.
I can do this. Sorry, would you mind? All right, let's get this started.
Oh, yeah,
Now,
have to analyze them.
you're done.
Forget about that.
You're finished.
Very well.
Can you analyze? Well, you cannot. And use up some of those battle scopes that we got. We deal with this always in Super pursues praise endlessly, attacking its windpipe first.
My turn.
Attacking with its windpipe?
Here I go.
I'll
Sounds
handle it.
incredibly painful for the person
My turn.
attacking.
My turn. Okay, we're burning daylight.
That should suffice.
Enemies are level 83, but they provide decent EXP. Okay, let's look. We have a blue box.
Use our chance. Don't mess. My turn.
Okay. Unimons have a shell of steel. Its sharp claws can snap trees in
Here I go.
Come on.
There.
Doesn't really say much for how actually strong
Leave it
it
to
is,
me.
though.
My turn.
I'll handle it. Leave it to me.
My turn. Now's our chance. There. You're finished.
I'll handle it. Good luck. I'll handle this. Now's our chance. You're mine.
Does Alyssa even have stuff on?
Thanks for the cover fire.
Anytime.
Orbs? Ornaments? Let's see. She has some stuff on. Alright. Let's see. Favorite presence emanating from the chest. Combatants Alyssa and Emma, also level 87. Makes sense if Emma was the top scorer on the Thor's Enter exam. After all, she really knows how to spell. Shit. Okay.
I'll handle it. Okay. Now's our chance.
There. My turn.
I'll handle this.
Oh. That's annoying.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Now!
Let's move.
My...
Sorry, everyone.
I'll handle it.
Very well.
Thanks.
Okay, now! Okay. Now. Okay, now.
Oh, that could have gone better, but whatever.
Great.
So, what does everyone have equipped anyway? He doesn't even have anything on. Okay. Oh, we fixed that. Give him something. Gladiator badge? Okay, part of the set. The headband. And I give him this because it's just good. It's just good.
Let's not overestimate.
There's something else I wanted to check. What was it? I cannot remember.
Careful! This one looks strong!
It's the only way out without dying. I just screw things up like that a lot.
Lights out for them!
I hate it.
Good work!
Being any amount tired is also not helpful for it. So it leads back to Ymir. It's not really a trip anyone should be making on foot.
There's a treasure chest close by.
Crescent Mirror. That's magic reflect, I believe. Let's run far enough back to where he respawns. There we go. Need to get scans on him, so...
Let's not overestimate ourselves. Stay focused.
Careful! This one
Darn.
looks strong! Okay!
You get single advantage. Oh well.
Behold! Overdrive! Cut! Now's our chance! Ready for...
I should have scanned the tomato.
My turn.
Didn't realize he was there until it was too late.
Yeah!
Leave it to me! Now!
Got it!
Now! Now's our chance!
My turn.
Okay. Let's get Machias
I leave
out
this
so
to
at
you.
least he can
No problem.
regen a little bit of CP.
Now's our chance!
Right! Leave it to... Now!
Here I go.
Okay! Now's our chance! Ready for... I'm so good. Done.
I'm gonna have to run all the way back there. Because I need to... I want to scan that one enemy. For completionist sake.
That's a real...
Watch out. This is a tough one.
Okay, good.
Let's move.
It was there on the first try. Agonizing to a Martian.
Huh.
or too many others evolve into uniquely to be spicy and not just bitter should not be allowed to exist.
I can do this. Let's go. Okay. Now. Thanks.
Leave this to me! They're off balance!
Okay.
Let's move!
Switch him
Sorry.
out for
Will
B.
do. Leave it to me. Now. No problem. Now. My turn.
Right! They're off balance!
My turn.
Alright, there we go.
Lights out for them. Good work.
Alright. That worked out to be quicker than expected.
Yeah. Okay.
Leave this to me! Take this! Take this! Eat that! Eat that! Eat that!
Yeah, it doesn't work out as well as Reen.
I can do this.
My turn.
Sit! Ha! 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 Sit!
Alright.
Now's our chance.
My turn. Now.
Here I go.
I can do this. Now's our chance. Time to...
Nice.
Right! They're off balance!
I'll hit.
Let's move.
Nope. Now's our... They can't touch us if we're out of range, right?
Exactly. Shotguns and bows over melees with foes.
Yeah. You could do better than that, Machias.
That's a real beast of a monster.
This one's dangerous. Okay. Here goes. Overdrive! Now.
Got you.
See, I
My
believe I
turn.
scanned these guys, right? Yes, I did.
Sit. Now's our chance.
You're done. I'll handle it. Now.
Got you.
No problem. Now. Time.
Alright. The tomatoes
It's
down.
my turn. Can you handle this?
I think he has something that would work, right? Not really, no. Let's see how vulnerable are to win. Actually, pretty vulnerable, wow. Okay, so let's use an arrow.
Arcus, activate!
Steal that crit turn. Nice.
Okay.
Here I go. There.
I can do this. That takes care of them.
Great.
Exactly how
Some
it
good level ups.
Thank goodness.
A map.
Hello, town folk. Let us do, please. Who are you kids? Well, see, we're travelers. We walked here from Ymir to visit. You came that far on foot? You guys do know there's a war going on, right? Wouldn't recommend just wandering the highways and byways. Huh? No, you look kind of familiar. I do? Yeah. Looks like I've seen you somewhere before. I put my finger on where, though. Actually, now let me get a better look. Not the only one I feel like I've seen before. Oh, danger, danger! Abort, abort! Well, it sucks. What should we do? Sure you're not just imagining things? Kids these days all look the same. Hardly tell one of them from the next. You're racking your brain over it now. Maybe you'll later realize they just look like some faces you saw in a bar. Think? Besides, we're here on watch for signs of the Imperial Army, not teen tour troops. How much trouble could they possibly cause? I doubt most of this lot would even make the cut for the Imperial Army. Guess you're right. Alright then, you guys are clear to head on through. You can go on about your business, but I'd better not catch wind of you causing any trouble, you hear? Yes, sir. You won't find us causing trouble, sir. You'll excuse us. That was surprisingly easy. We just have to walk into town. Welcome to Ruhr. The industrial metropolis. Feels like it's been a long time since we were last here. But how'd we get in so easily? Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. One of them clearly suspected us of something, so it strikes me as fishy that he didn't even check his wanted list. It's almost as though the other soldier was trying to save us. Didn't feel like a trap, but I can't think of any justification for it. That's going to bug me, but at least we're in. Time to gather some information. That's right. To find out where Mother and Angelica are. Well, best thing to do is walk around town, talk to literally everybody. Hello. This is a key military factory. I will not stand idly by while you filthy commoners defile with your presence. Last time we were here, this was an Imperial Army factory. Prince Army must have taken it over and told the workers to start making weapons for them instead. Better do what he says and stay away. Oh, were you not aware that all the factories in the city are now under our control? All the citizens were informed, so this should come as no surprise. Well, now that you know, away with you. Door's locked. One of your friends work here, right, Alyssa? Yeah, they must be closed today, though. I was hoping we'd be able to get some information from Mina and Devons, but I guess we're out of luck. The diner must be closed today. I'll have to ask around somewhere else. Where'd you go, Toddy? I can't find him anywhere. And no reason to use the elevator. This highway leads to the Schwarz-Drache barrier. No one gets through without a permit. We're at war here. You commoners need to keep that in mind. No one, and I mean no one, gets through without a permit. Don't make me say it again. I made you say it again. This way leads to the Nordia Highway, which connects the city with the Schwarz-Drache barrier. That's right. We're not going any farther for now in that case. Nothing out of the ordinary to report on the lower level of the city. Huh. An armored truck makes patrolling much less stressful. Only we can use them all the time. Seriously, driving these things around the city? Unbelievable. Hey, at least you're still working on a production line. You can move to the warehouses. We're not cleaning, we're checking the stuff you guys make. It's awful, just awful. Ugh. How are you in our factory stuck making some really weird weapons all of a sudden? It's the worst. I can barely drag myself into work anymore. Wish someone give me my old job back. Weird weapons? Like what, are they making like the Ouroboros machines? Or the, or helping mass produce the soldats? I haven't seen my husband for a long time now. I won't let them come home from the mine. I'm very sick about him. I wish he could at least come home for a night to see us again. Hello, jackass. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Figured it was about time you guys come sweeping in. Nice work making your way into the city. Good to see you, jackass. Guessing you've been in contact with my grandfather. Sure have. I don't know how much I can do for you on short notice like this, but I can answer any sort of questions you got. That'd be a real help. To start with, has anything major happened in Roar today that we should know about? Let me think. Old Schmidt returning to the Institute probably counts, I guess. Best I can tell, I'm out with the Alliance. We've been for a while, too. Here's been developing soldats and a whole bunch of other weapons. Really? That's grandfather's impression, too. I don't want to believe it, but it seems more and more like it might be true. Well, it's always been a pain in the ass. So honestly, I don't have much trouble believing it. I was just like him. That's about all I got on that front. But Quinn asked me to look into it, so I ain't done investigating. Just watch your back and make sure you don't catch the guy and any of those soldiers around here. I don't know how much it'll help you kids, but the shop's staying open. Come by if there's anything you need. Just watch your backs in town, got it? Quinn asked me to look into a few things, so that's what I'm gonna do. Take care of you. Just take care while you're in town, got it? Got it. I don't have enough new material for this stuff. You need to start hanging on to some of my new material, honestly. I got 6. More than half of the factories in the city have been temporarily closed. Mine among them. Completely out of work right now. Business was booming and the city was happy a year ago. Where'd it all go? Are we supposed to live our lives with things the way they are? War's in a miserable state these days. It's so depressing I don't even have the energy to complain anymore. All I can do is sigh. Sigh. The chairman went missing as soon as the war began. Her disappearance changed everything around here too. Though I suppose I should be grateful that this city isn't a battlefield right now. It saddens me to see what the city has become. How can the Alliance live with themselves? Noble Alliance is damn cowards, causing a war, working hand in hand with terrorists. How do they even sleep at night? I can't exactly go around speaking my mind in public, but at least it sounds like Lady Angelica used to be. You go, Lady Angelica. Give him hell. Lady Angelica might not behave like the daughter of a noble, but like the Alliance, she knows right from wrong. I hope she really shakes things up. So she's like leading a resistance group, I guess? Come in to Baronius for delicious products at low prices. We actually got a new girl working here too. She needed our help, so Grandma decided to take her in. You may not show it, but Grandma's really taken a liking to her. She does tend to get our names mixed up a lot though. The way she talks about people might suggest otherwise, but my grandmother's a very kind person. She's really taken a shine to the new girl working here too. So who's the person that we would have missed? Who would be working here? Be one of the Class 7 people. I guess we'll talk to everybody outside and then head inside for other things. Everything's peaceful here in Roar. Why? We're in charge of keeping it that way, of course. Within all the peace and prosperity, there are still some unsettling omens, however. I can see a big fight in our near future. That's nothing for you commoners to be concerned about. When I say big fight, oh no, that's nothing commoners like you need to worry about. Or like a minor scuffle, at worst. Nothing to concern yourselves with. Let's see. Those are the only ones walking around. Everybody else is standing in place. Man, it sucks to be out of work. What are you gonna do? Not like anyone's hiring. I'd say I'm jealous of the guys at the mine for actually having to work, but it sounds like they have it worse than me. I hate never being able to go home. Really. Some pretty bad situations. Fine for group headquarters. Well, this building looks the same as it ever did, except for the new guards, of course. Yep, wasn't the Provincial Army last time. Angelica did say that Mother was locked away somewhere, but it definitely didn't sound like this was the place. Sure, things are pretty chaotic inside with her officially missing, though. Who dat? I don't recognize. Good day, Lord Ragnar. Oh, okay. Marcus Ragnar, they called him. Please allow me to take your belongings. Good man. That's... know that guy? Not exactly friends, but yeah. The director of the... Heidel Ragnar, okay. He's director of the first factory, Heidel Ragnar. He's also Angelica's uncle. Okay. Director Heidel Ragnar. So Marquise Ragnar, not Marquis, that's completely different, is Angelica's father, and this is her uncle. My. Feels as though the work will never end. Serving as a group acting chairman is no easy task. It's no wonder Irina ended up falling ill working with this. I do hope she'll be fit to return to work before too long. Indeed. Well, leave me. I'll be unwinding on the 24th floor for the time being. Bring some tea along for a little lair, would you? Much obliged. I would have asked the chairman's maid for that, but alas, she is nowhere to be found. But sir, that floor is... What was that, Dalton? Is there something you want to say to me? No, sir, not at all. Did he say acting chairman? Is that guy standing in for your mother, Alyssa? He said she was ill, too. What a load of nonsense. There's no way she's sick. That aside, the 24th floor is my family's home. Of course, that's where we stayed before. He's from one of the 4 great houses, so I'm sure he holds a high rank in the Alliance. But it doesn't excuse this sort of behavior, taking advantage of the chairman's absence to do whatever he pleases. Making yourself comfortable in someone else's home uninvited is too damn gross for me to even think about. It'd be one thing if he just took over the company, but this feels like he's trampling on our personal lives too. Still, given the way things are now, there's no way we can get any closer to the building. Yeah, we're gonna have to gather information somewhere else right now. Lord Heidel's a busy man. He comes here by limousine every single day. Yet he still manages to find the time to throw extravagant parties on a regular basis. But that's the kind of man he is. Regardless, his personal activities are his business alone. You have our own duties to worry about. Duties that you're interfering with by loading around here. Gone, commoner. And what do you want? We're here helping with the building security. Nothing more. Okay. I really don't think going inside is a good idea. Everyone inside kind of knows who I am. They spot us immediately. Well, yeah, when you put it that way. It's frustrating not to be able to do anything, though. It is, but that's just the way things are right now. We'll have to try to help some other way for the time being. Alright, let's see. Really hope Lady Angelica is alright. I'm so worried about her I can barely sleep at night. Do you want something? Then please don't disturb me. Okay. There's no way Lady Angelica would ever give up. I'm sure she's just fine. Have you forgotten the way she defied all odds to go to that Academy Festival? We get to see her. We need to make sure we're doing all we can to support her too. Nothing is too much effort to support Lady Angelica. So it leads to Marcus Ragnar's mansion. Not that I can imagine you could possibly have any business there. Even if hell had frozen over and you did, he's not in at the moment. Be gone. In case it wasn't plainly obvious, we're busy. We don't have the time to deal with the likes of you. What a disaster. If you catch a glimpse of Lady Angelica around here anywhere, let us know immediately. Be well rewarded for doing so. Made myself clear. No, could you speak up like 5 times louder maybe? From the sound of things, sold-out parts are being made here in Roar. Yep, sold-outs. But every piece of info related to them is confidential. People working on those parts don't even know what they're making. It's so sad that it's come to this. People here live to make things, but this is just depressing. Ever since this war began, the city's become a completely different place. It breaks my heart to see the place I've always loved and end up like this. Door's locked. This is the entrance to the underground passage we used during our field study. Right. I don't have the card key anymore though, so there's no need to hang around here. Locked. Good. Well, let's go to F. Marcus Wagner has always been known as the most militarily minded of the heads of the 4 great houses. That makes the Nordia Provincial Army very loyal to him. It's full of tough, experienced soldiers. Nobody around here would ever dare to go against them. No, only Lady Angelica would try something crazy like that. And you know, she's got enough of a rebellious streak that she just might. Kinda hope she does, too. Right now, Nora's future is not looking too sunny. I only imagine Lady Angelica. I only hope Lady Angelica can turn that around for us. Right. Yeah. Anybody special in here? Some workers? What am I supposed to do? If I go against orders, the only thing in my future is an instant demotion. There are places like that too, huh? We're under the chairman's direct control, which means they're not exactly our biggest fans. Yeah, I heard all about the 4th Development Division getting all of its projects frozen. My sympathies. Time for a drink? Yep, time for a drink. By the way, is it true that your daughter's gone missing? You heard about that? Yeah, she's probably just fine, but she's always been a little scatterbrained. Damn, that's ominous. By the way, oh, same dialogue. Well, all our production lines take it from us too. Yeah, but I can't really see anything we can do aside from what we're told. It's good to see you again, Almina. Melissa, is that you? I didn't know you were back in Roar. What a pleasure it is to see you, though I don't want to be careful if you're staying in town. They're generally peaceful here, but you wouldn't want to wind up like with the army after you like they are Lady Angelica. The provincial army's after Angelica? Somehow I'm not surprised. By the way, you wouldn't happen to have any idea where she might be, would you? I'm afraid not. I do hear whispers from time to time, but nothing worth passing on just yet. Well, thank you anyway. Guess we've got to keep asking around. Worried about Chairman Irina too. Even if all those rumors about her, nobody knows for sure where she is. Do be careful as you go around town. You don't want to attract the attention of the provincial army. Alright, what do you have to buy? Sweet Blue and Mellow Stew. They said the factory I was working at had no use for making weapons, so you know what they did? The stupid bastard shut the whole damn thing down. What am I supposed to do now? I need another drink. Steel rusts and falls apart over time. Fitting that a city that relies heavily on steel production would eventually do the same. But until the day comes that it falls apart completely, this bar stays open. Soldiers often don't come to this part of the upper level. You shouldn't have to worry about them while you're here. No, make yourselves comfortable. President Schmidt has finally returned to the Institute. Not only that, he's looking for something new to research too. My condolences for anyone forced to help with that. You're in for a world of pain. For better or worse, the only thing that man cares about is his research. That Schmidt's genius is undeniable. His personality, on the other hand, well, leaves a lot to be desired. I think I'll give him a wide berth as I prepare for my next lecture. We're gonna get turned away at the entrance to the actual university institute, whatever it's called. I gotta expect to be turned away, considering they might know us there. First, the chairman goes missing, then Rhineford group gets taken over by the Imperial Army and forced to do whatever they tell us. Stick those two together and you got share prices that drop like rocks. Not even exporting anything either. Screwed. So screwed. I mean, we're an international company. Stopping our exports alone would be enough to screw us over. And what are we supposed to do now? Most of the Rhineford employees around here are really down in the dumps lately. Who could blame them? It's sad to see that company's fallen. Aurora owes its prosperity to Rhineford, so what affects the company really affects everyone in the city. With the Alliance's plans and the state of the Rhineford company in right now, I dread to think what the future holds. It's certainly hard to find any silver linings. Well, the army isn't killing everybody. That's a plus, I guess. I'll get so few customers nowadays I can listen to the radio on the jump to my heart's content. Nothing like some background music to keep you motivated while you work. I don't know what the manager's so glum about. Having no customers is great. It makes things much nicer and more relaxing around here. Well, maybe because eventually it will stop getting paid and he won't make any money? Maybe that. We're really hurting for customers lately. Can't think of anything we can do to change that either. As long as the Rhineford group is in its current state, I think this is going to be the way things are going to be. Rhineford group's prosperity truly grew out of a time of peace. It never occurred to me before this war began. It seems like an inescapable truth now. Welcome to our store. I'm afraid we're running a little low on more customer-facing products at the moment, which means our lineup is available while supplies last, because we might be able to get them in anymore. I realize this is disappointing for those looking for weapons for self-defense, but there's nothing we can do. Most of the factories in the city are now dedicated to producing weapons for the provincial army. Unfortunately, that means our supplies of consumer products are dwindling fast. We apologize for any inconvenience. What you got, though? Good shit. Pretty good shit. This would be good for anyone that doesn't need to rely on agility. Or they just have so much agility that it doesn't matter. Like Fee. Pretty much everybody other than Reen. So I'd prefer it if Reen kept that. That was weird. Let's see. 100 defense, you know what, I'll just get it anyway. The agility is a small price to pay to not fucking die. Alright. Customize weapons. So I have to upgrade this, so she has some decent attack. And this because he attacks too. And I'm out of U material again. Oh well, I won't have to worry so much about U material in second playthrough. Because I think all the DLC items are fresh, so I basically just get a crap ton of U material again. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I should have known that finding her wouldn't be easy. What do you want? You're in my way. Let's see what lectures I have today. The country may be at war, but we're all still students. Of course we have lectures. We need to work harder on our studies than ever. President Schmidt is back too, so none of us can afford to give less than 100% to our studies. Civil war going on is no excuse to be slacking off. Look kind of familiar. Can't place it though, sorry. Can't be bothered to try and remember either. Seems really down in the dumps. It's not like the Alliance has come and tried to start meddling in our research or anything, but it's really hard to do anything with Rower as it is now. Some professors have decided to help them with weapons research. I don't know. Just can't bring myself to do that after all they've done, you know? Okay. Professor just jumped ship and decided to help the Alliance. You'd have all the funding you could if you dream of under them with working with two soldats, so I can see why. But I can't just bring myself to do that. Huh? Are you George's friends? You don't know how he's doing, do you? Sounds like a ton of crazy stuff's gone down over at Thor's. Us? We're getting in there, but we've been better. No, that's for sure. As if we don't have enough to worry about with the Alliance. Professor Schmidt's now looking for a new research topic. If he sets his sights on you, might as well pronounce yourself dead and get it over with. He just starts barking out orders like you're all about helping him out, even when you'd rather have a drill through your skull. And I hope he doesn't decide to come to me this time. Feeling down enough as it is. President Schmidt spends a lot of time away, but he's back here at the moment. And I just hope I don't have to help him this time. The city might not have been harmed directly, but this institute still has been affected by war. A number of students have chosen to take leave from their studies to return home, for one thing. It's a terrible shame what's happening is having such a negative effect on our students' educations. A number of students whose families are close to the reformist faction have been called away from the institute. It's a terrible shame that it's come to this. Once again, Professor Schmidt wants a whole bunch of equipment ordered on short notice. Awesome. Just awesome. He can be such a dick sometimes. His research studies produce one brilliant invention after another though, so did we get to complain? Nope. Professor Schmidt returned to the institute not long ago. He needs to be on the lookout for a new subject for his research. Bring on the headaches, I guess. I think that's everybody in town then. So now we start actually knocking out the important nodes. This is Vanilla's house, Mint's mother, right? Something? Someone related to her. Someone related to Mint. My younger brother's fiance is staying with us for now. It's perfectly fine by me, of course. I mean, he's going to be part of our family one day. Our home is her home. It's a great opportunity to get to know her better, too. After all, I need to be completely certain that she's a good catch for my beloved little brother, don't I? My younger brother's fiance is staying with us at the moment. He's a noble, but I can't let myself get nervous around her or anything. She'll be part of the family soon. Well, assuming she passes my rigorous approval process to make her absolutely right, she's right for him. The pot doesn't look too appetizing. Is that a purple smoke coming out of it? Ooh. Oh hey! Oh my, it isn't Class 7. Instructor Mary? Still hanging in there, huh? Instructor Sarah, you here too? I can't believe my eyes. This all feels like a wonderful dream. If it is, I don't want to be woken up. I managed to flee Trista with a number of students in tow a while ago. Together we ended up in Rower. For since then, I've been staying here at Mint's house. Not that I know where she is, sadly. She was with me for a while until all of a sudden she wasn't. Yeah, she mentioned that. There's no need to worry about her. She's been flying around with us aboard the Courageous. Really? That's fantastic news. Well, adios, thank you so much. Oh, but wait, what are you doing here in the first place? Well, the group gave Instructor Mary a brief summary of their plans in Roar and how they got there. I see. It's hard to avoid unpleasant rumors about the Marquis and his family of late. I haven't seen Angelica for quite a while either. I just hope she's alright. Well, we better get back to looking for clues. I'm afraid we need to be off for now, Instructor. It was great to see you again. Likewise, I won't stop you from doing what you're doing. Try not to expose yourself to more danger than necessary. Now, if you excuse us. It's such a relief to know you're doing well, especially then. Promise you'll be careful, alright? Alright. So that means, who knows, maybe Makarov is nearby? We had a new sister start working here the other day. It's always a bit strange having someone new relying on me all of a sudden. I want to do all I can to be an excellent teacher for her. It's really quite exciting, she told. Here in the cathedral, we're trying to do all we can to aid the people in the surrounding towns and villages. It's the church's duty to be a solid rock so people can clean during times like these. I pray your endeavors meet with success too.
I'm pleased to hear that everything seems to be going well for you. I believe it was the goddess's guidance that brought you here after all. I may be limited in what I can do to aid you, but know that you have my full support.
Thank you, Father. I will keep striving to do everything I can.
That's Angelica, isn't it?
Now, if you'll excuse me. Welcome to Ruhr Cathedral. Have you all come to pray for the goddess's guidance?
Almost certain.
She was really polite. Even his sisters go.
Strange. I've never seen her around here before.
I guess she must be new. Kind of an odd time to take your vows as a sister, huh?
Pretty sure it's the same voice.
I guess the church may be working on its own independent initiatives to bring the war to an end. I suppose.
The church has its own vast network of connections they can call on.
Well, we'll see. Well, it's voice, so it has to be. So voices are probably important. I could head back to the office, but why? It's not like there's anything to actually do there. I'm so bored. I can't stand the new acting chairman. Give me Irina every day. Whitney seems to be buried in a constant stream of business dealings with nobles. The department, though? We got nothing. What a drag. Trying to aid others in whatever ways we can, but the war has certainly made that more difficult than we like. If only we can lurk in tandem with Rehard Cathedral on this. Getting aid is where it's needed would be far easier. Fortunately, we aren't exactly on the best of terms with them. I'm not sure if there's much we can do about that either. Rohr and Rehard, the Zinzri who calls those cities home, have rather different attitudes on life. Rehard prizes tradition above all else, for one. Because of that, our dioceses aren't on the best of terms. It's not something I'm proud of, to say the least. We all worship the same goddess. We should work hard in hand as well. Hand in hand as well. Yeah. Oh my, if it isn't young Alyssa. I wasn't expecting to see you return home here at a time like this. Are you sure it's alright for you to be walking around in public like this? The soldiers have been looking for you. I should be fine. Thanks for looking out for me, though. Glad to see not much has changed here in the cathedral. Just that new sister. Ah, you must be referring to Sister Quell. Yes, I can understand that it seems an odd time for a new sister to join us. But she's something of a special case, so we're taking care of her for the time being. Should you ever require our aid, you needn't hesitate for a moment to ask it. The church never abandons those in need. Thank you, Father. I'll definitely keep you in mind. The provincial army soldiers were searching for you at one point, Alyssa, but they seem to have given up for now. Whatever your circumstances, the cathedral's doors are always open to you. Should you ever need anything, needn't hesitate to ask. I may be able to help. Alright. Got a few more blips on the map. They're all on the lower level. Let's say the airport is the last destination. Oh hey, here you go. Oh, never expected that I'd bump into all of you around here. Here you go. It's great to see you again. Rosine and Becky told us that you disappeared. So, you're both doing well then? Good. In fact, why don't you give me the rundown on what you've been up to all this time? Got me curious now. Everyone give Hugo a rough outline of what they've been up to since the war broke out. So, Becky's on the Courageous now, is she? Yeah, of course she is. I can hardly think of a more Becky move. We'll let her know what we saw you when we make it back. Jill should be thrilled, in her own way. But you're here on business? The company is one of RF Store's biggest clients, so that doesn't really surprise me. That's right. It was back-breakingly difficult, but once I helped Becky escape, I made it back home to Heimdall. For all of its issues, it's still probably the safest place in the country. Always the calmest in the eye of the storm, you know? Heading over there on your own is pretty bold, though. Tougher than you look. Bear in mind, the city's not without its problems. The flow of information is under tighter lockdown than anywhere else. Ordinary citizens can't even approach the palace by foot or by vehicle, and no one knows where the Imperial family is. Or what's going on within the Alliance, for that matter. Who's got any idea what they intend to do next? Figures. You haven't heard anything about... Then you haven't heard anything about where Angelica or my mother could be? Afraid not. I've taken a few business trips in Rower since the war started, but I haven't heard a peep about them. It's not like I can stroll into Reinford's corporate HQ and start asking questions either. Sorry you can't be more of help. Don't be. You've given us plenty of useful information as it is. But just be careful if you keep up all this city hopping, okay? Right. Back at you. Give my regards to Becky if you wouldn't mind. I can't do anything that might draw attention, but I'll try to find out anything that can help you out. Place & Co. has a web of connections that spans across Erebonium, so I might be able to get something out of them. Just try not to get caught before I do that. The main branch of our company in Heimdall is suffering severe shortages of stock as well. This will lead to Hugo's to start traveling the country in search of new stock to purchase. This is a difficult time for all of us, but I'm sure Hugo will come through. He's a truly brilliant negotiator. By the by, my name's Bliss. I serve as Hugo's personal secretary. Perhaps we shall meet again. Maybe. I'm terribly sorry, we're really short on stock at the moment. Not enough oxygen. I appreciate your position, but I couldn't possibly lower our prices any further than I already have. What you got? Let me apologize in advance, but I'm afraid we're very short on armaments right now. All the city's factories are currently tied up manufacturing weapons and other wartime instruments for the military. The store run by the Reinford company itself. It pains me to find myself in these situations, but there's not much I can do. We'd be glad to take a look at your Arcus units, however. Some of the Provincial Army soldiers are using them now, too. I'm afraid we're currently suffering from a shortage of orbital products. I couldn't tell you where we get more in either. There could be never, as long as the current acting chairman is in charge. Or, my apologies, just forget you heard that. But we're still open for your Arcus maintenance needs, if that would help. Let's see, what do you got? Nothing special. Let's see, can I get some slots open? I can like open one person slot. This'll do, I guess. Alright, next up is shop here. Oh hey, look who it is. Hi, Lind. Green? Huh? Lind? Lind! Oh hey, it's Vivi's sister. Happy to see her all well. What brings you to Rower? That's a long story. Got a few minutes to spare? Linda basically ran out of everything that happened and told her what they were doing in Rower. So Vivi's okay. Oh, thank goodness. Yep, she's our observer on the Courageous right now. How wonderful. So you've been working here part-time? That's right. I escaped the academy with a small group of people, and after a while we all ended up in Ruhr. Although, to be honest, I've been going a little stir-crazy wanting to go out and search for Vivi. I'm so worried. Couldn't muster up the courage to leave town and go wandering through a war-torn country on my own, though. Yeah, not a great strategy, that one. Made the right call, as painful as it might have been. By the way, wouldn't have happened to have heard anything about Angelica and Arena Weinberg's whereabouts, would you? Sorry, I haven't. Wish I could be a little more helpful. Oh no, please, don't worry about it. We still have an investigation to do. Something's going on here. We're going to get to the bottom of it. Just keep doing what you're doing and leave that to us. If you insist, be careful. If there's anything I can do to help, just come find me. I won't be going anywhere. You will. Thanks. I think Adios Vivi is alright. Anyway, please take care of yourselves. If there's anything I can do to help, just come and find me. I won't be going anywhere. I can hardly bear with all these long faces around here these days. Nobody's got time to be down in the dumps with all these higher taxes to pay. We need to work, work, work. Gotta work if you want to eat. And that's what I plan on doing. Linda, no! Canned goods on that shelf! Damn it! Linda, Lynn! Did you hear me, Lynn? Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'll sort it out right away. I swear, what are the odds of hiring two workers with such similar names? Still, she's staying here. She's gotta earn her keep. In my house, it means lots and lots of hard work. Okay, what you got? Immediate buy. Let's see. Buy. Buy. Let's see. Do I have every chapter of Gambler Jack, or did I miss some? Okay, I have every chapter of Gambler Jack so far. Let's see. Wait, we don't need to go to the Trash and Iron Mine now, do we? Right, I'm worried about the situation over there too, but we should keep our focus on the city itself for now.
Been a while since we were last in Ruhr Airport.
Yeah, not since our field study here.
Few people to talk to, but no chests or anything. Hello over there. Hello there. Eastbound Ironliner just arrived. If you're planning to board it, I suggest you purchase your tickets as soon as possible. The airport was once so lively and full of joy, but looking at it now, it's a terrible shame to see how far it's fallen of late. Roar's not the bustling place it used to be. It's a damn shame. It's like the nobles are throwing their weight around a lot more these days. Now, I'm not saying I've got anything against nobility and such. I mean, I do business with them. The virus of things wars are. Can't go anywhere without endless paperwork. I spent all that money on an airship, but I haven't been able to fly the thing. Okay. I think this is the same airliner we boarded back in Brayard? Might be. It's not like the war put an end to air travel. I don't see the Lusitania around here anywhere though. Not that that comes as a huge surprise. The Lusitania? It's a huge luxury passenger liner built by the Third Factory. It's one of the company's most famous creations, but from what I've heard, it was seized by the Alliance. Worse yet, Duke Cayenne Pepper supposedly made his personal ship too. Looks like the rumors might actually be true. It stands to reason that might be the only airship big enough for his ego. It sounds like the Alliance is treating Reinford like their own personal toy box. Probably wouldn't have dared if the chairman was in a right position. I'm gonna aside for now. We should look around. Might be able to find something useful around here. Around where? Guess we'll just talk to everybody then. These platforms are the exclusive use of the Noble Alliance right now. Get these high-ranking guys showing up out of nowhere, demanding the land all the time. Pretty nerve-wracking. Nobody's rushing to use it now, so feel free to take a look around. Just don't touch anything, alright? Sit around twiddling our thumbs for ages, but then all of a sudden some big important noble shows up flying to land. We had the Rufus Alvarez show up recently. There's a busy man if I'd ever seen one. Okay, so what's down here? Oh hey, it's Anton again! Oh Ricky, where are you? I know you're supposed to be somewhere in Roar. I hope I can find some clue as to where you've gone. Ricky, where are you? I swear no matter what it takes, I will find you. Wait for me, Ricky. So sad. The true tragedy of the Trail series. I came to Roar to sightsee with my grandson. I always stayed away because I heard this place was a town for commoners. This is my first time visiting. Flying here was so much fun. Not nobles, so everyone was super nice to us too. But we are nobles. Not nobles. Aren't you students from Thor's? Good to see you all again. I'm Peyton, remember? I was a mechanic on the Courageous for a while. Oh yeah, he was in the hold, wasn't he? Planned on heading back home to Liberal, but that didn't really work out. I still want to get back there as soon as I can, but until I can figure out how, I'm working here at the airport. If there's anything I can do for you, don't think twice about asking. I'd be happy to try and help you all out. There aren't nearly as many airliners in operation here as there used to be. Recent Erebonia has it even worse, too. We got a lot of battles going on in the air. Everything gets cancelled. By the sounds of it. Yes, they are here. I'm not even from Erebonia. My heart goes out to all of you right now. You got it wrong. Anything all the way down here? Do I get? Looks like it's a cold trail. Is that water over the side? Nope, it's not. Right?
We're not getting anywhere. Especially when the Alliance has this city so completely under control.
That's for sure. Wandering around's given us a lot of information, but none of it actually relates to why we're here. Could there be something we're missing?
It's mine.
I can't imagine you're getting a call from someone on the Courageous either. There's no way they're within calling range.
Well, only one way to find out who our mystery caller is. Hello?
Is that you, Elisa? It's Yuna. How have you been?
Right?
Yuna, what a pleasant surprise! I'm doing just fine. How about you?
Me too. But more to the point, I realize this is a bit sudden, but could you come meet me at the diner? We've got something really important to discuss with you.
If it's that important, then sure. We tried visiting the diner earlier, actually, but the door was locked. Hold on. How did you even know I was back in Ruhr?
I'll tell you that when I see you. Anyway, later.
Wait, hold on!
Nope.
She hung up on me.
Yuna's a friend of yours, right?
That's right. She told me she has something important to talk to us about. She wants us to meet her at Devance's diner near the city's west exit.
It's not like we've got any better leads. Let's head on over.
Okay. This will be a short stream. Really tired. Playing for like a little over an hour. I think that's plenty, right? Yeah, that's plenty. Some people only do their videos for like 30 minutes at a time, so. I normally do it for like 4 hours in a single go, so. I will call it a night. I'm tired. I'll see you next time. Probably not tomorrow though, I have plans. But we'll see. Depending on what my schedule is, I may be good, might not be good. Night.